Hi everyone, and welcome to your yoga practice today, Yoga for Athletes. This class is designed for those of you that are pretty tight and strong because you're an athlete. Maybe you're a runner, a cyclist, a triathlete, a swimmer. Maybe you've played sports your entire life or you're still in a team sport or something of that sort, even if it's just weightlifting, a way to release our tight muscles and our tight body. This is not going to be a powerful, vigorous practice because that wouldn't help you from an athlete coming into yoga. This class is going to be designed to take our time to work into the muscles and hopefully allow our bodies to feel good and ready to rock and roll for our next workout tomorrow or game. All right, so we're going to start here standing at the center of our mat or the top of your mat, wherever you want to be. And I invite you just to move your shoulders a little bit backwards. Good, so just start some nice shoulder circles backwards as your heart reaches forward. Pull your belly muscles in as you work through these shoulder circles and lift up through your heart. So feel the front of your body shine. Draw circles for 3, 2, and 1. Now, slide your palms so they face forward, and I invite you here to close your eyes. I want you to pull your belly muscles in tight so you're standing tall, and to start to check in with the bottoms of your feet as you slide that sensation and thought process up your legs, into your hips, torso, waist, chest, arms, and crown of the head. And what we call a body scan, a way to determine how the body feels from the base all the way up to the top, making sure we don't skip anything along the way, especially if it's causing us greater pain and tension or limiting our movement or even for us, our physical activity. I invite you to breathe deeply into the chest. Take a big inhale in through your nose. Good. Exhale, blow out a candle. Now inhale deeply into your nose. And then exhale out of your nose the same way. Let your breath go out. Good. One more time. Lips together. Inhale. Lips together. Exhale. Blink your eyes open. Nice. I'm going to rotate to the top of my mat, and please do that too if you're not there yet. We're going to sweep our arms all the way up on our inhale. And you're going to gather your hands down through your heart. Bend your knees a lot as you exhale. Go ahead and bring yourself into what we call a half lift. So if touching the ground and gazing forward is really tight for you, slide your hands up to your shins and reach forward with the crown of your head, really trying to find as much length in your spine as you can. Good. Exhale, forward fold, grounding the palms, tucking the chin, feeling the crown of the head get a little bit closer to the earth. And then just slowly and carefully allow yourself to fall into this forward bend. Good. On your next breath in, bend your knees to stand back up. So this time, really rounded back for the first time. Sweep your arms all the way up into the air. Lean back as your palms touch. Good. Open arm dive forward on your exhale for me. Hands come back to your mat. Again, slide the hands up the shin bones if you're with me, or keep them on the ground if you have a little bit more flexibility in your hamstrings. Good. Exhale, look to your right. Roll your gaze, finding the rotation in the cervical spine, your neck. And then roll your chin to the left, turning your gaze, looking over the left shoulder, finding your rotation. Bring your head back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot, I invite you to step it back. Now again, you may not move as fluidly as me, and that's okay. Put your left knee down. Breathe here slowly. Bring your right foot over to the right. So we move it over so that both hands are now inside of our foot and our heart is reaching forward. So I want you to lead with the center of your chest towards the front of your space. Good. Take your time. Feel the sensation and release in your left thigh. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to put your right forearm up on your right thigh, kind of like a lazy push. And then I want you to raise your left arm up from the back, and then just kind of reach it up to the sky and feel the pull through the left thigh. Good. Exhale, bring your left hand back down, and now put your right hand on your thigh instead of your forearm. Turn your body slightly to the right. Feel the stretch in your back leg. Good. Let your body sink forward. Again, maybe you're really warm right now because you just did a workout. So you're starting to feel yourself sweat because we're staying in a pose that's pretty deep. You'll notice if you approach a yoga practice with your heart rate already elevated, it is a little bit harder to bring it down. Hands go inside of your foot. Pick up your back knee on your inhale. Take a giant step with your right foot, maybe 2 steps. 1 and then 2, so that you land in what we call downward facing dog, gaze to your toes. Let's go ahead and take a deep, deep bend of our knees so that your ribs and your thighs get closer. Good. Exhale, push forward to high plank. Do that one more time. Bend your knees a lot. Press your ribs back a lot. Stretch up through your butt. And then push forward to high plank. Good. Send your butt up. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Put your hands on your shins. Again, remember that half lift. Gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Bone by bone, stand up. Slide your right arm down your right leg. Raise your left arm to the sky. Stretch. 3. Good. Open up your left ribs. Breathe into them. 2. And then side stretch to the left. Slide your left hand down your leg. Raise your right arm up to the sky. Press your hips to the right. 3. 2. Inhale, come back to center. Raise both arms up. Gather your hands down through the heart and fold. Walk your hands all the way forward. Good. Exhale, drop your knees. Press your hips to your heels. We take child's pose. Stretch out your low back. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Good. From here, look forward. Bring your shoulders over your wrist. Draw circles in one direction, bringing your shoulders around your fingertips and wrists 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to reverse that circle. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Good. From there, take your time, extend back through the ball of the right foot. Kind of give it a little bounce, a little ballistic movement here, working into the calf muscle, the heel, your Achilles. And then exhale, bring the knee back, send your left foot back, and then again, we add a little pulse. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now toes are tucked. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Can you push to stand up? And that might not be super fluid, but we'll get there slowly. Top of the mat, roll your shoulders back like we did in the beginning, so your heart is now forward. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Lift and lengthen halfway, eyes forward. Exhale, step your right foot to the back of the mat. Stretch. When you're ready, lower your knee down. Now move your left foot over to the left, and then let your hips sink forward slowly. So we're working on keeping the chest up, working on stretching the right inner thigh, groin, thigh muscle up into the psoas. We breathe. Notice the pull in your back leg, and notice, guys, we're not here for a quick stretch. I'm asking you to stay. This gets tough. This gets hard. You can do this. Breathe. If necessary, maybe make fist. Push down through your knuckles. Lead with your heart. Good. Take your time, and on your exhale, you're going to gently put your left forearm on your left leg, and then you're going to raise your right arm up. Reach it to the sky, and I want you to feel that long pull like we did on the other side. Big inhale for me. Good. Exhale, put your right hand down. Put your left hand on your left thigh. Take a slight rotation to the left. 3. Hand's going to come back inside of that foot in 2. Exhale, lower the left hand. Pick up your right knee. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, left foot takes 1 or 2 steps to get back to down dog. Bend your knees a lot. Again, pounce forward, plank. Last time, bend your knees a lot. Get stretchy and then push, plank. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. You're at the back of your mat in a forward fold. Put your hands above your knees or right below your knees, lengthen. And again, look over the right shoulder. Rotation through the neck. How does it feel as you look right? Look over the left shoulder, finding that rotation. How does it feel as you look left? Reach your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Now roll with me, bone by bone by bone by bone. You can do it all the way to the top. Whew, and land. Bring your feet together. This time we go left first. Glide the left hand down the leg. Press your hips to the right. Nice, strong standing side bend. And then inhale, come through center. Right hand slides down, right leg. Left arm rises, standing side bend. 3, 2, 1. Bring both arms back up to sky. You guys are going to take your hands, bring them around your back. Interlace your fingers for me right at your low back. Really try to work the shoulder blades together. Slide the knuckles down your bottom. Open up your chest. Good. Exhale, soft knees, hinge forward. Drop your gaze back between your shins and then breathe. 3. Your knuckles may not lift this far off of your back, and that's okay. 2. Good. Hands to low back, hands to mat. We walk the hands forward, pause once you get to a flat back / plank. Drop your knees. Go back to child's pose, stretch. Feel your forehead soften, relax your elbows. Option to keep your hands in front of you or watch. Bend your elbows. Bring your hands together and then place your thumbs right behind your neck. Walk your elbows forward some. 3. Stretch out underneath of those armpits, your lats. 2. And then exhale, release. Good. Walk the hands back. Instead of standing up, cross the ankles from behind. Your shins will cross. You'll have a seat. Seated figure 4, you're going to place your hands behind you. You can turn your hands out or around. Take your right leg, cross it over your left leg. Now you may feel a lot sitting right here. Otherwise, work your torso up a little bit higher. Feel the stretch in the outside of your right hip. Breathe. 3. You're going to keep the ankle crossed over the leg, keep the foot in flexion, and then exhale, go ahead and straighten your left leg out. Keep the right heel just crossing over the leg. Try to sit up as straight as you can. And then gently fold forward over this left leg. See if you can feel this in your left hamstring, the outside of the right butt, and your low back. If this is incredibly painful or uncomfortable, then don't stay in it. Instead, release the ankle from the leg and just place the foot inside of the inner thigh. Take your time, very slowly sit up, and then hopefully you can cross the foot all the way over now, grounding the foot flat outside of your thigh. Sit up straight. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gentle twist to the right. Can you look over your right shoulder? Think about sitting down through your butt, growing through the top of your head, and continue rotating. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, turn forward. Give your shin a giant hug, sit up straight. Good. Exhale, release slowly. Now, shake out those legs, bend your knees, plant your feet again. Left ankle crosses right leg, kind of lounge, lean back. Or start to walk yourself forward, flexing your foot, working to sit up just a little bit straighter. You want to think about your chest getting as close to your shin as you can. Now, I have a decent amount of flexibility in my hips, so if you can't get this far, don't fight for it. It's okay to stay back. Take another breath, and then we're going to glide our right leg forward. Keep your left ankle crossed, sit up tall. Good, stay here. Or walk the torso forward, fold over the right shin. You're creating flexibility in the right hamstring. You're creating length in the low back. We're working to create a more open left hip as we stretch the outside of the hip right into the glutes. Folding a little bit deeper for 3. Feel the stretch in your right hamstring for 2. And then inhale, bring your torso to an upright position. 1. Nice work. On your next breath in, we ground the left foot. Now, some of you are going to have trouble doing that, so you can always keep it inside of the leg. Take a full inhale, and then when you're ready, exhale, we twist to our left. So working through the rotation with a nice long spine. Sending the chin to rotate past your left shoulder, trying to get tall and long. Keep your feet in flexion. On your next breath in, very slowly rotate forward. Hug your shin a lot, give it some love. And then we're going to bring our feet together. Spread our knees to the side for bound angle. So look at your heels, look at your groin, see a diamond. Okay, we're working again to open the outside of our hips, our groin. So working the adductors and abductors so we can create a bit more space, strength, and flexibility. Sit up straight. Exhale, start to roll forward. Now, I have a little bit of room here in my back and hips in order to get deeper, even to walk my hands out. If this is a no-go for you, don't get stressed out by it. Instead, stay where your body wants you to be. Breathe into the muscles of your low back. Maybe lower your head down. Continue to stretch here for 3, 2, and then safely find an upright position on 1. Nice job. Inhale from there, reach your legs out in front of you, 1, and then the other. Scoot your bum forward as we focus on a few more stretches in the supine position, arms forward. Slowly lay all the way down. Hug your right knee to your chest, give it a squeeze. Notice my left foot is flat and planted. Extend your right leg to the sky, hold above or below the knee, and pull the leg towards you. Your leg may be right here, that's fine. If you have the room, start to pull it in more. Good, take your time, exhale, slowly plant your right foot. Same thing on the left. First, we give it a big hug, slide your hands over your shin. Then push left leg in the air. I invite you to feel the stretch on your hamstring. 3. Point and flex your toes if you want. 2. Pull the leg closer. Good. 1 more full breath in. Exhale. Hug your knee back to your chest. Plant both of your feet. Rest your arms in a T next to you, palms face down. Open up your feet a little bit wider. Drop your knees to the right. Bring your knees through center. Drop your knees to the left. Continue. Knees center, we go right. Knees center, we go left. Knees center, we go right. Knees center, we go left. We go one more time to the right. Let your knees fall. Maybe pick up your right foot, cross it over your left leg, and pull your left knee all the way down to the ground if your left leg allows you to do that. If it's already really tight, don't cross your ankle. Instead, keep the feet separated in the scissor-like fashion. Uncross the ankle if it's there. Bring the knees through center. Exhale, gently let them fall the other way. Hold and breathe. Notice as your knees have fallen, again, the pull through the top right thigh bone. You'll also feel that stretch into your psoas and hip flexors. Stay, or for the last few breaths, we lift the left ankle and we cross. 3. Good. Pull down on the knee with a dorsal flex foot so that all of your muscles are active. 2. Uncross, knees come back to center. Let's give ourselves a big hug for the first time. So we started standing, we close our practice here, and we just took a very few amount of stretches, but enough to kind of check in with the body. I have a lot longer yoga for athletes flows if you want to try those, but this is kind of that great approach to just checking in and getting a stretch. Take your legs in the air. We'll finish here with a wide-legged stretch. Press your legs open. Now, as I stretch my feet side to side, this feels really nice in my groin. Some of you, it may feel super tight, so you support the outside of the legs. Otherwise, keep your feet flexed. Place your hands on the inner thighs. Gently glide your feet apart. Take a full breath in. Keep pressing your heels open and out. And then slide your hands to the outsides of the legs. Slowly bring the legs back in. So again, adduction when you come in, abduction when the legs move away. And then we pull our knees to our chest. Take a big inhale through the nose. Any kind of exhale that you would like to release. And then I want you to rock along the muscles in your spine. So you're going to slide your hands to your hamstrings underneath of your legs. And you're going to rock up and down 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Once you sit up, please cross your ankles. You don't have to turn towards me. I'm just turning towards you. Close your eyes as your hands land at heart center, known as Anjali Mudra. Try to find a quiet place in the mind to take our final few breaths together. After moving a body that might feel really sore or tight, and hopefully creating a body that feels a bit more open or with the slightest less tension than when you started. The more yoga you do, the more your body will say thank you. Let's bow forward together, Namaste. And thank you guys so much for joining me for this Yoga for Athletes practice. Again, very specifically designed to kind of open the body in a quick way where the muscles can get a little bit deeper, and hopefully it felt safe and now you feel strong. Thanks for practicing with me, guys, and I'll see you again soon.